There's a deep story waiting to be told in the space between spirituality, introspection, and existential angst that is metaphysical philosophy. It's a tale about the mysterious central self, a character who can assume any form across the vast landscape of existence. Since it encompasses everything, this core self can be referred to by any name. It plays a never-ending game of hide and seek with itself, becoming lost in the maze of human experience before eventually finding its way back to its true identity. The search for the central self is a major theme for those who set out on a path of self-discovery. In the course of their quest, most people eventually meet a figure known variously as the guru, the teacher, or the awakener. The guru's job is crucial because he or she helps students learn about themselves and their place in the universe. In this article, the concepts of the central self, the guru's function, and the radical inner shift that occurs when a person is ready to awaken to their true nature are explored. An intriguing and profound idea, the central self. It is said to be the driving force behind everything that exists and the lifeblood of all living things. This idea chimes with the concept of a divine presence permeating all of reality, a universal consciousness. Whatever you want to call it, God, the Tao, or just your own inner core, it reveals an underlying unity. It is greater than the sum of its parts. The central self's participation as the seeker in this metaphysical game lends an air of mystery to the proceedings. The very fabric of reality appears to take delight in the cosmic game of constantly hiding and then revealing itself. Each of us is a player in this divine game, and as such, our lives take on a sense of meaning and adventure because of this dynamic. Discovering oneself or waking up is a central theme in metaphysical philosophies. It's the effort to figure out who you really are and how you fit into the bigger picture of the central self. This awakening is not something that can be planned for. Rather, it is something that happens to each individual in their own unique way. A willingness to awaken is essential, as Alan Watts, a major figure in metaphysical philosophy, suggests. It necessitates a radical shift in viewpoint, the courage to question long-held beliefs, and the curiosity to delve into the inner workings of one's own mind. It's a trip from darkness to light, if you will. The guru is an essential part of this quest for enlightenment. Many depictions of the guru have them staring at the seeker directly and asking, "Who are you?" This seemingly straightforward inquiry can lead to some very deep introspection. It forces people to look deeper into who they really are than just their outward appearance. The guru's job is not to give advice, but to pave the way for the seeker to find the answers themselves. The guru's job is to ask the right questions and lead the seeker inwards to uncover the central self beneath the layers of conditioning and ego. The role of the guru is similar to that of a mirror. He or she shows the seeker their true selves. A guru may use any number of strategies or tricks to aid a disciple in his or her quest for enlightenment. These are not meant to fool the seeker, but rather to test their assumptions and broaden their horizons. The guru might put up roadblocks to encourage more introspection. Making the process of awakening difficult is one such technique. This isn't done to cause pain, but rather to encourage people to see the worth in their own personal growth. The guru's tests and trials force the seeker to face their own insecurities, skepticism, and attachments, resulting in a radical shift in outlook. Guilt and nervousness are considered normal emotions to feel while on the quest for self-knowledge. This is how the ego keeps up the facade of autonomy and victimhood. One's involvement in life's drama will continue so long as they see themselves as helpless victims. The guru's job is to help people see that they aren't helpless bystanders to life's events, but rather active actors in shaping their own destinies. When viewed from this angle, guilt becomes responsibility. By taking responsibility for one's life, one can face adversity with more strength and optimism. The metaphysical quest begins and ends with a person's fundamental identity decision to view themselves as a victim or a creator. One can feel like a victim if they only focus on the parts of their actions that are within their control, leading them to believe that their circumstances are not within their control. One's capacity for responsibility and agency, however, blossoms upon the realization of one's participation in both voluntary and involuntary processes. With this shift in thinking, people are no longer victims but rather authors of their own stories. They've learned that they have the power to shape their own lives, and as a result, they're happier and more confident than ever. The dramatic nature of metaphysics, with its central self, awakening paths, and guru-guided introspection, compels us to re-evaluate our assumptions about the world and who we are within it. It encourages us to stop seeing ourselves as helpless bystanders and start seeing ourselves as vital actors in the cosmic drama. A profound sense of purpose, joy, and responsibility can be found in life as we become aware of our interconnectedness with the central self. The guru, with all their knowledge and expertise, leads us along this path of self-discovery and transformation. Ultimately, the metaphysical path teaches us that life is a cosmic comedy rather than a tragedy. When we finally come to terms with the wonder and humor of our existence, there is nothing left to do but laugh heartily. Therefore, let us take on the role of creator, abandon the victim mentality, and share in the universal laughter as we realize our oneness with the central self.